Hey, good evening, Nakshatra.
Good evening, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine.
So after 2 days of good lectures with you, we are meeting today, huh?
Yes.
So how is those 2 lectures? Concentration better?
Yes.
Understanding?
Yes.
So there were certain words I've asked you never to use.
Yeah.
Chalo, let's start with our work, huh? So I am ready for the chapters that we have completed during your absence. Pick up geography, check in the notes whether you have written notes about the chapter called climate that I've taught you during that special lectures, correct? I'm
Yes.
pretty sure I was doing the chapter called population. So shall we start with that chapter population, or you remember natural vegetation as well?
Sir, we did population.
We did population, na?
Yes.
Wait. One student by force, someone's pushed us in. He has joined. We'll update you on geography. Yeah. Hi, hello, good evening. कुछ नहीं अंदर घुस रहे हैं तो क्या हो गया dear? You are most welcome to talk to me. How are you, Soumya? Not so good. I could hear. हाँ, नहीं पता चल रहा. We are just throwing splinters at you. Okay, wait. I'll tell you exact. This person. Tell me what was the last chapter that we have done. Population, I remember that. Completed. Hey, we are in age composition and population. That class and this class is totally different. Here I'll go.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
And who else joins generally with you here? Okay, and she's having exam. Okay, that's okay. And that other Daksh. Okay. Can you come here? That will be better, na? Because वो आएगा तो देखा जाएगा. Why is he ask you not to sit? Oh my boy, oh my girl. Okay, so we are going to do with age composition. Did I complete this para, Soumya? Okay, so I won't ask Soumya, but I will ask Nakshatra. What is age composition, Nakshatra, according to you?
Like the groups, so age groups in the population.
Groups? Oh my God. Did I take 2 hours of class of this? Which groups? Which groups of population?
The population is divided into 3 groups according to their age.
Very good. Why are we dividing the population? We are grouping them.
Yes.
Correct. Which is this age group?
Working. Oh, okay.
And this age group?
15 to 59 years.
Very good. And this age group?
59 and above.
Okay. So now tell me how much is the dependent population?
Dependent population is
51%.
aged and
Very good. I'm asking the percentage
oh, okay, 51%.
that I've written.
Nice.
Now tell me earning population.
49%.
Pakka?
Yes.
Okay. So while understanding age composition, I've given the notes also. See. While understanding the age composition, we tell you only one thing. Identify yourself. You are working or dependent?
Dependent.
Pakka?
Yes.
Dependent on whom? She is saying, unfortunately, on parents. How about you?
Parents.
You're not dependent on the teachers?
Partly.
वो बोलती है मैं तेरे से पैसा नहीं लेती हूँ तो I'm not dependent on. It's very simple. Oh, what is it? She's saying something. अभी रुको. Teachers are dependent on student for what? अभी clear कर दो. तो मतलब ये आप में वो है क्या बोलते हैं ठीक है, अभी क्या करें, आजकल टीचर्स का तो वैल्यू स्टूडेंट से बढ़ जाता है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. देयर आर स्टूडेंट्स एवरीवेयर बट देयर आर टीचर्स वेरी फ्यू, है ना. गुड टीचर्स आई कैन से. थैंक यू. शी इज अनवांटेडली एक्सेप्टिंग नॉडिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ मी. ये एटीट्यूड चेंज करो बॉस, अच्छा बात नहीं है. ठीक है, लेट अस नॉट गो बैक टू दैट. लेट अस कम बैक टू आवर टॉपिक. व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट हेडिंग? Okay. Now this one, I feel here you can talk so much, है ना? Because in India we have an equal or unequal sex ratio.
Unequal.
Unequal.
Yeah.
पक्का? So मैं तो थोड़ा सोच रही है. चलो ठीक है, no problem. Let us explain this. You are absolutely right. Before teaching what it is, how would you explain whether it is equal or unequal? है ना? नहीं आने वाला. ठीक है, फिर ये दो ये रहा. अच्छा ठीक. अच्छा, तनिषा इज दैट पर्सन, उड़ीसा पर्सन. हाँ ठीक है, फिर यही है ना. हाँ ठीक है, हाँ चलेगा, अभी क्या करें. सो वी ऑलवेज बिलीव सेक्स रेशियो इज नंबर ऑफ, हाँ कम ऑन,
Females
फीमेल्स
per 1,000 males.
Oh my God, so intelligent ना नक्षत्र, कहाँ से? Even you know this ना? अच्छा, उधर से देख के बोल रहा. Now my girl students are unhappy. Sir, इसको ना हम लोग उल्टा करते हैं. Number of males per 1,000 females. Can we? She doesn't want to. How about Nakshatra?
I'm okay.
You wanted it. Oh my God, you are the next, huh? Good, good. But what is the problem in India? The number of females are generally lower than the males. That is why they've taken this. Only one state in India has an equal sex ratio. Anybody?
Karnataka.
What do? What it is? It is Kerala. In fact, they have 1,019, not 1,019. Now I heard it is 1,049. Why it is so? I'm not talking about Kerala, but why? On an average, they say it is 947, 957, 960. What is the problem for having unequal sex ratio? One, injustice done to the males or females more?
Females.
And then preference for the male child. You know what is that? What is that? In many houses, girl 1, girl 2, girl 3, girl 4, boy 6. Sir, आपने 5 छोड़ दिया. अच्छा ठीक है. But then that small boy might be given more preference than 4 or 5 girls. I think Bollywood movies have also shown, is it?
Yes.
So this we have to remove it. Abhi, removing this, but let us find the cause. Anybody? Cause for unequal sex ratio in India? Come on, come on. 2 major causes, na? Which are they? 2 major causes. Come on.
A lack of education.
What is?
Lack of education.
ठीक है, but direct and immediate cause. One, we have female.
Feticide.
What side?
Feticide.
That is the second point. You write infanticide is the first. देखो मैं बोला unequal ratio in India. B, female feticide. What is the difference between these two? Both are female. Huh? Suddenly गलती से एग्जाम में आपने ये लिख कर आ गया. Wrong answer. Killing the girl child after the birth and killing the girl child before the birth. Both you know?
Yes.
How do you know?
You told me.
Before I told you, you don't know?
I know, but
it's okay. How about Soumya? Soumya is a very good girl. She doesn't want to study negative things. So we always believe this has to be. In fact, in India, now we have banned a test. Any idea what is that test I told you?
gender test.
determination test. Correct?
Yes.
Which state was the first? अरे आरोन आमची महाराष्ट्र है ना?
Yes.
अभी पूरा इंडिया में है. Now if any married couple, knowing that the child in the womb of the mother is a girl child and they go for good, then both the doctor and the married couple will be punished. But what is good thing, it has to be reported ना. डॉक्टर बोलता मेरा नाम नहीं लेने का ऊपर से, ये लोग बोलते मेरा भी नाम लेने का ऊपर से. सर ये ऊपर से होता क्या है? गांधी जी से पूछो, कभी अंदर से जाता है, कभी टेबल के नीचे से जाता है. You understand what I'm saying ना? But then it has to be stopped. Now then I have spoken more about unequal sex ratio. If it is equal, और बोलेगा सर ये टॉपिक ही नहीं रहेगा ना सर, ये टॉपिक निकल जाएगा. But it will be good for a country like India. Now recently Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha passed which bill? The new parliament. The first day of the parliament, the bill was
the age
reservation bill.
Oh.
वो हिंदी में बड़ा नाम दिया था मोदी जी ने, मुझे वो वर्ड बोलते बोलते मैं I'll take 2 janams. Now you get 50% of reservation in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. What is that? Out of the total 550, you can see ladies can occupy 250 seats. Sir, very good, sir. What it is. So at least listening to that, what will stop? Now I have seen many girls, even after the marriages, they don't take the surname of the husband. Sachi, kyun bhai aisa? Why Nakshatra? Girls are not taking the surname of the husband. Yes, they want to feel the papa or the dad. देखो मैं एक ही लड़की है, but आपका सरनेम जिंदा रहेगा.
Sir, your voice is gone.
Why the Indian? Oh, just a minute. It's on, dear. अभी आ रहा है आवाज?
It's like stopping and starting in the middle.
Because you are doing some fiddling work with your system, is that?
No.
When I see Soumya is saying that I will retain my dad's surname till I am alive, that's the biggest gift she can give to the dad. What's it mean? Papa will say, मेरी बेटी है ना, मेरा नाम रखी है. There is a person in Hindi film cinema. In fact, he has kept the surname of his mother only. Who? Nakshatra? Who? Sanjay Leela Bhansali. Leela is the mother's name. Bhansali is the mother's surname. और भाई साहब ने संजय भी रखा, पापा का नाम नहीं जोड़ा उसने. देखो संजय लीला बंसाली. अच्छा, इतना बड़ा डायरेक्टर. हाँ, a boy child keeping the surname of the mother. So we always believe that India is going through a change, and change will, how it will come in 1 day, 2 day, 3rd day पूछे बच्चा ने बोला नहीं संडे है, छुट्टी है, मंडे बात करेंगे. So we always believe this will really help a country which is growing at a good rate, at least for the time being. Is this topic all clear?
Yeah.
What is the next topic, Soumya, that we have to do?
Health.
Literacy rate. Did I give notes on that? Okay, let us write literacy rate. Please write down this note. Okay. In economics, that food corporation of food security have completed with you? No idea? No. This is the bad way of giving lectures. After how many months I'm coming? 1 month, 2 months. You know what? I don't know. Okay, write down the heading called literacy rate. Refers to, literacy rate refers to the age group of population above 7 years. Refers to the age group of the population above 7 years and who can read and write, in any one of the official language. In any one of the official language. Put hyphen, treated as literate. ब्रैकेट में डलता है ना 2011 सेंसस, ये डेफिनेशन 2011 सेंसस का है. 2011 2011 census. Is the definition very simple? Now who are you, literate or illiterate?
Literate.
Literate. Confirm, huh? Are you educated or uneducated?
We are getting educated.
So you are getting. Are you cultured or uncultured?
Half.
What is that half? Teachers रहेगा तो cultured. Teachers नहीं रहेगा तो bench पे चढ़ जाने का. No. देखो cultured, I always believe everyone can be, but then it depends on the situation. Now you are going to a picnic, school picnic. There anybody is expecting you the culture, discipline. चालू रहता है. पिकनिक है, बच्चा फिर एंजॉय करेगा, उधर भी देखो शू आवाज नहीं करने का, इधर फिर पिकनिक लाया है क्यों, क्लासरूम में बैठा था. इनफैक्ट आई रिमेंबर व्हेनेवर we don't go with the class picnic, we go with the teachers only. When the bus starts from the school or a college, there is a big roar. Oh, the driver says क्या हो गया, नहीं कुछ नहीं, उनको मजा आ रहा है, बस स्टार्ट करो. And when they come back, then क्या सर आज जाना है क्या, मतलब अरे बस तो स्कूल में आके घर जाना, सर दोबारा जाएंगे सर पिकनिक, मतलब he doesn't want to go to home. what does it make him, सर कितना अच्छा था, मतलब अच्छा था बट सुबह जाने को और शाम को और 2 दिन जाते हैं ना, बोले मम्मी पापा के साथ जा, मैं नहीं जाएगा. So I have to work on your interest by explaining that you are definitely a literate person, you are definitely an educated person, but that doesn't guarantee anything. But one thing it guarantees, what? At least you become a learned fellow, you become working, and then you pay the taxes. Correct? So without education also people earning? Yeah. Without education people paying the taxes? Yeah. अब बोलेगा फिर क्या या बोल रहा है और बोलता है एजुकेशन भी चाहिए. Now your contribution will improve. आप घर में किसी को भाषण देता है, मतलब भाषण मतलब समझाता है, मम्मी ऐसा नहीं पापा नहीं, अच्छा she does it. हाँ बट नक्षत्र है कुछ भी, अभी मम्मी आ रही थी, I will ask her directly, don't tell me like. I have seen a boy teaching papa who is a mechanical engineer, and he is teaching math to the papa, and बेचारा पापा भी सुन के हाँ बेटा. And one of the girl, she is doing hotel management from my university, and she has given alwa, that is in our south we call this kesari, by putting salt into it. And papa is also enjoying. वाह क्या हलवा बना है, वाह क्या बना है. तो लड़की ने बोला रुको एक बार, पापा बहुत टेस्टी टेस्टी बोला, एक बार खा के देखा, शी स्पिट, क्या पापा इसमें नमक नहीं, पहले बार तूने कुछ बनाया अच्छा ही. Understood what I'm trying to say? We are not hiding it. We want you to become literate. We want you to become educated so that you have that, what is that? Public speaking. है आप में? She does. What is it? Public speaking नहीं है. बाहर जाता तो बड़ चालू रहता है फ्रेंड्स के साथ. सर वो थोड़ी public speaking है. I remember during my school days I was like you, very introvert, not talking to anybody. एक ही बार मुझे असेंबली में बोला कि मेरा you should speak. Out of 15 lines I forgot 10 lines. And 5 lines also somehow I uttered and ran away. And principal told me, ask the rank holder to come to my, मतलब अभी क्या बुलाएगा? How was the presentation? वो military retired बंदा था, मतलब very good sir. I heard you, sir. ऐसा डराएगा ना next time आएगा भी नहीं. But then slowly I came out of that egg, है ना egg ना? And I said no. अभी पब्लिक स्पीकिंग ऐसा है, सामने वाला बोलेगा यार इसको बंद करने बोलना, कब से बात कर. It's not like that. I have to pull your interest towards me. Have you heard about the word charismatic? नहीं, charismatic नहीं, charismatic है, सब एक ही है. Have you heard about the word mesmerizing? Oh, she knows it. Any meaning?
It's like charming.
Oh, charming the looks में रहेगा. हाँ. She knows it but unable to. Come on. This person. I say Gandhiji was a mesmerizing speaker.
Inspirational.
People are, why not? You feel cold, you don't want the fan. जाइए जाइए. अच्छा मुझे ऐसा रहना चाहिए वो कोने में, है ना? You sit anywhere. So we always feel mesmerizing is very simple. I hope you understand the Hindi word. We call it as mantra mugdh ho jana. नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस. बच्चा वाले ये कौन सा फिल्म का हीरो है, कहीं तो सुना है. मतलब ये हिस्ट्री में है. छोड़ो ना सर, मूवी में काम करेगा तो याद रखेगा. He is my national hero. सर उसको फिल्म में एक्टिंग करने बोला, I will never forget. So the word I'm saying, literacy will help you to understand the economic condition much better. अभी बट अभी उल्टा हो रहा है, जो ज्यादा पढ़ा लिखा है वही ज्यादा क्राइम करता है. Am I correct? हाँ सर, you are absolutely. बेचारा अनपढ़ लोग ढूंढते रहते हैं, सर वो ना पुलिस आएगा फाइन मारेगा. कौन सा पुलिस? I will ask him the IPC. I will ask him the warrant. What did I do? अभी दिल्ली मिनिस्टरशिप में देख रहा है, हर 2 महीने में एक मिनिस्टर अंदर जा रहा है. एंड फिर हमारा दिल्ली का चीफ मिनिस्टर बोलता है खट्टर ईमानदार. तो फिर जेल में क्या कर रहा है? उधर भी वही काम कर रहा है जो बाहर कर रहा था, है ना? सो वी ऑलवेज बिलीव एजुकेशन समथिंग, इट इज द स्प्रेड ऑफ लाइट, स्प्रेड ऑफ एजुकेशन. बच्चा मेरा पूरा लेक्चर सुना, बहुत बड़बड़ कर रहा था एजुकेशन के बारे में. इतना क्यों आप फेंक रहा था? बोले बच्चा ये राइट ही तो बोला. हाँ ठीक है, अगर आपको एजुकेशन से इनकम मिलता है तो बोलेगा. अभी नाउ शी वांटेड, मेरा पैसा लेके और तू एंजॉय कर रहा है. मैंने बोला बेटा मैंने लेक्चर भी तो दिया. वो तो कोई भी देगा ना, क्या बड़ा बात है. अंडरस्टूड? सो वी हैव टू चेंज द एटीट्यूड ऑफ द पर्सन. हाउ डू वी डिफाइन द वर्ड एटीट्यूड? सर उसमें ना सर बहुत एटीट्यूड भरा है, बोलते हैं ना आप स्कूल में. व्हाट इज दैट वर्ड एटीट्यूड कम्स फ्रॉम? I call that confidence. है? Confidence है? You won't say because I will ask the questions then. You also. Confidence मतलब क्या है? You ask any questions, तुरंत बच्चा बोलता है मैं एक क्वेश्चन का भी आंसर नहीं. That is my confidence. मतलब आंसर तो आप क्यों करा है? So literacy helps you to understand the person before he or she mingles with you. सर वो हमको मालूम है सर, आपका भी हम पूरा राशन कार्ड बनाया. मतलब कौन सा कार्ड? रिपोर्ट कार्ड बनाया है. कब आपको गुस्सा आता है और कब आप हम पर चिल्लाता है और एक्सप्लेन करते करते आप सो जाता है. नहीं नहीं मैं सोता नहीं है, हमको सुला देता है. So literacy makes the people more wise than before. You remember the first Nobel Prize winner in India? He was Swami Vivekananda. मालूम है? And what was his qualification? Just BA Economics from Nalanda. Sir, कौन सा university? The university where foreign students used to come to study. अभी हमारा बच्चा यहाँ से, सर मैं ना ऑक्सफोर्ड में जा रहा है, कैम्ब्रिज में जा रहा है, स्टैनफोर्ड में जा रहा है. बेटा मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी वो आप जाके पढ़ लो, आप जैसे गरीब लोग के लिए बना है. हमारा पापा तो बोलो स्टैनफोर्ड में जा, मैं भी जा रहा हूँ सर. मतलब नालंदा है, I don't know anything. So this university or education really helps to make your personality. Am I correct? Is the literacy rate too good? Chalo,
Yeah.
let us write one line and then we'll go to the next. Improvement in literacy rate, improvement in literacy rate, improvement in literacy rate will help you to understand, will help citizens to understand, sorry, you name. Roles and responsibilities, roles and responsibilities, comma, duties and rights, rights, RIGHTS. Most important. Performs. Yeah, have you heard the word yeoman? Yeoman. Okay. Performs. all the duties responsibly. Hence, literacy rate most important. I'm so sorry. The most important service of awakening the citizens. You understand awakening? आपको freedom movement आया? Awakening करके? हाँ. Awakening, AWA, making them more knowledgeable or क्या? Awakening the citizen, that's all. Now write that word occupational structure. Only write it, then I'll explain. Then we can go ahead. This is the word. Occupational structure. I say this is my primary sector, correct? This is my secondary sector. And this is my tertiary sector. Here I say 60%, here I say 20%, here I say 20%. What does it mean? Out of the given total population, how much percentage of population is in which sector? Primary sector. Out of the the rest of the 40, 20% in secondary and 20% in tertiary. I'm just giving a rough figure. Huh? Actually, there are plus minus. So what is this word? Acha, you know, what is it? Oh, really? And 1/3 here. And 1/5 there. Where did you study? Okay. So I tell the students very simple. Out of the given total population, how much percentage of population is in every sector? Why we need to study? बोला syllabus में है और अब मेरे सामने तो खड़ा है बार बार why we need to मतलब क्या है? It will tell you whether that country is a which country, developing or developed country. Do you think America का ऐसा रहेगा? Let me draw one more pie chart. You know pie chart, na? So look here. I say primary. Correct? Then I can say secondary. Then I say, oh my God, ये तो exact opposite है India का. So I say this is a developing country, correct? And this is a
Developed country.
Developed country. If I ask you the question, how do you know? Sir, we have studied which structure?
Occupational structure.
If I say this country is having so much of tertiary education is at the highest level, unemployment is minimum, their system of education is highly practical, I can keep on saying. बच्चा बोलता है अभी थोड़ी देर पहले बोला फॉरेन जाके स्टडी नहीं करना है फिर what are you confused? है ना? So if I want to convince you that occupational structure is most important, look at that. They've given, this is that age structure diagram, है ना? Occupational structure का कुछ दिया है? नहीं दिया है. Only notes दिया है. But I'm going to give it in 2 lines only. So write down what is occupational structure. Refers to percentage wise distribution of total population, refers to percentage wise distribution of population according to the occupation at a given point of time. At a given point of time. Second point, generally, in a developing country like India, generally, in a developing country like India, higher percentage of population is involved in primary than the secondary and tertiary sector. Secondary and tertiary sector, full stop. Next point, in comparison to this, put a hyphen. Developed countries show exactly opposite occupational structure, exactly opposite occupational structure to that of developing countries. Chalo, you might be tired of either listening to me or writing. Let us give it a reading. Soumya Wood, page number 257. She is reading what is occupational structure. I won't disturb her. Once the reading completes, let's feel ki if you need any explanation. Acha, give it to Nakshatra. Come on, give. He's having some throat related issues. She doesn't want
Occupational structure. The percentage of population that is economically active is an important index of development.
Wait. Underline that word economically active. Why this word is very important? Can I say this word for you guys?
Yes.
Why? Achha, yes, very good. Very good. How are you economically active?
Because we are still getting educated and we are resources for our country.
Wait, let me ask. Very good, very good. Are you economically active? What is that? I don't know. They are very smart. They don't want to answer and I don't. Tell me either yes or no. What it is? What? She is saying probably yes. She is saying definitely yes. मैं simple way में समझाता हूँ. Economically active मतलब you might have finished your studies. 1. 2. You might have been employed. 3. You might have been employed with good salary. अभी बोलो economically active है?
No.
In many books in 9th and 10th, they say economically active and biologically reproductive. I think second word का meaning मैं समझाने का जरूरत नहीं है. First word का meaning मैंने समझा दिया. Are you? So when you finish your education, when you start working, that also you should be getting the payment based on your education. Then only I'll call you are productively active. Got it? Come on, read ahead.
The distribution of the population according to different types of occupation is referred to as occupational structure.
I'm so sorry. Open bracket from the word distribution and close bracket. ये भी लिखा तो भी चलेगा. Whichever you feel good. Huh? Go ahead.
An enormous variety of occupations are found in any country. Occupations are generally classified as primary, secondary, and tertiary.
You know all the 3 sectors, na?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Primary activities include agriculture, animal husbandry, forestry, fishing, mining, and quarrying.
What is quarrying? Nahi re bhai. Quarrying hai, quarrying. Quarrying matlab that you are doing with your brother or sister. Spelling also changes. Put the heading in your notebook. Primary sector. And copy down all this. Agriculture, forestry, fishing, mining, and quarrying. Quarrying.
What does it mean?
Quarrying means breaking up of rocks.
Oh.
Big rocks into smaller stones. Without that, no construction, no building, no roads complete, correct?
Yes. Secondary activities include manufacturing, industry, building and construction work, etc.
Please copy down that also.
Tertiary activities include transport, communication, commerce, administration, and other services.
That also write down. And उसके बाद थोड़ा मैं ऐड करता हूँ. Right?
Yes.
It is also known as service sector since it provide valuable services like banking, finance, transport, communication. It provides valuable services like banking, finance, transport, communication, and also doctors, lawyers, and teachers services. Because purposely we put it in the last phase of teachers. I was reading that small article. Chandrayaan 3 we had seen live. I think I was luckily in this branch only. And with the permission of an above sir, we could see launching. You remember? You were at home. And Chandrayaan 4 is announced now. And India is collaborating with a wonderful organization called JAXA. Anybody knows what is JAXA? Forget about JAXA. You know what is ISRO at least? क्या है ISRO का full form? ISRO का full form, Nakshatra. This girl today come to not to answer my questions. What is the full form of ISRO?
Indian Space Research Organization. Okay.
Then how about JAXA? Anybody? You write down JAXA in your notebook. It is Japan Aerospace Exploration. So we are excited. Huh? Already Japan is doing a lot of work with India. You know what is the first work Japan is going to do? Bullet train. Chalo, let's proceed.
Sir, Japan Aerospace
Association. Did I say? Japan Aerospace Exploration. I'm so sorry. So Chandrayaan 4 is launched in 2026. And both countries are technologically advanced. Especially I love Japanese product because of the technological, you know, na? Come on, go ahead. So in between economics, one big announcement by NASA, ISRO and JAXA. Go ahead.
The proportion of people working in different activities varies in developed and developing countries.
Okay. Go ahead. I said
developed nations have a high proportion of people in secondary and tertiary activities.
Did we already said this? Go ahead.
Developing countries tend to have a higher proportion of their workforce engaged in primary activities.
Okay.
In India, about 64% of the population is engaged only in agriculture. The proportion of the population depend on the secondary and tertiary sectors is about 13 and 20% respectively.
Underline that word 13 and 20%. So is it, as compared to America like country, is it good or bad? It's very bad, huh? Go ahead.
There has been an occupational shift in favor of secondary and tertiary sectors because of growing industrialization and
Yeah, underline
urbanization.
karna. In fact, I teach it for 12th standard. What do you mean by the word occupational shift? Only underline karo, I'll explain. Now look here. Do you think even today is primary sector contributing so much? Now, there is a change in the picture now. What picture? Or I call it as occupational shift. Correct? What is this? Primary. I can say secondary. Then I will say allied activities. Primary mean agriculture allied. And tertiary is moving like this. Actually, itna bada nahi hai. So now there is a shift from where to where? From primary to secondary and primary to
Tertiary.
so this is called as which shift? Occupational shift. Ye notebook mein sirf sentence likho. I'll give the you write the words. I'll give the sentence. Define occupational shift, or what do you mean by occupational shift? Write down. A rapid change in. So sorry. Rapid change in industrial, sorry, you write first educational, huh? Educational and national policy. There is a drastic shift of employment from where to where? Primary to secondary, put a semicolon, huh? And secondary to tertiary sector. Which is a positive change. Come on, go ahead.
There has been an I read this.
Okay, let us go ahead then. Is occupational structure very much clear?
Yes.
Let's look into the health adolescent. वो आप पढ़ लेंगे. Directly write down NPP. A very short note है. We can finish this chapter and there is only one chapter left in economics, na? Food security. हाँ, ठीक है. So write down NPP and write the full form. National Population Policy of 2000. Government of India promoted a planned and more responsible parenthood on a voluntary basis. Second point. NDP 2000, NDP. Actually, NPP होना चाहिए 2000, sorry, is a culmination. Okay, what is the meaning of the word culmination? A mixing of several policies, is a culmination. This is the word. Of comprehensive planned efforts. With following main objectives. Now you can put your pens down. Let me explain this first. I hope you understand this. So for the first time in India, besides agricultural policy, besides industrial policy, or besides so many other policies, we are making policies on what? On population. I mean, first of all, you should understand the need for this. What is the need according to you? No need. How about you?
To control the population ratio and distribution.
Okay, one. What else? What do you genuinely find problem of population in India?
Overpopulation.
Very good. Second, children are not properly nurtured. Street urchins many. Parenthood is not responsible. Generally, you see poor people have large family. In fact, it should be opposite. Rich people should have a large family. बड़ा family है, करोड़ों का property और एक ही बच्चा है. और बेचारा रोड साइड फैमिली है, कुछ भी प्रॉपर्टी नहीं है, बट 10 बच्चा है. और बोलते सारा सेक्टर में एक एक बच्चा को लगा देता है. तू सेक्टर 1, तू सेक्टर 2. सर मैं बोले क्या? नहीं सर, वो सिग्नल में हमारा ही बिजनेस चलता है. सर सिग्नल में कौन सा है बिजनेस? सर क्या करेगा सर, कार आके रुकता तो मेरा बच्चा ही भागता है. Understood? Sorry, I'm saying funny, but it is very serious. So this policy, although it was established in the year 1999-2000, but it talks about certain things very flat. I want a responsible parenthood. What is responsible? If I say I have 2 children, I should take the responsibility of them. If I have 10 children, who will take the responsibility? So 10 children needs time. Nahi hota generally. Bolo. Second, there are many things which you might have studied in school when your biology teacher might have arranged certain lectures from certain doctors. Where school mein? Your school didn't arrange. Girls will be in separate and boys will be where they are teaching you something called a sex education. And it is a must. 10th mein nahi karta hai because they have to study for their board exam. But 9th, they do it. Abhi agar nahi bhi kiya, theek hai, don't go and tomorrow fight. Or a problem. That's very bad. Chemistry and physics mein koi bhi lab mein nahi lekhe jata. So we always believe this education is nothing but where a bacha can freely ask to a concerned doctor or whoever is the person the doubts which he or she cannot ask to the parent. Barabar hai? Nahi, barabar nahi. Why? Achha, you can ask to your mother all queries. Yeah. She answers also. Oh, good, yeah, good mother. How about you?
Same.
Achha, good, good. Your parent, I should salute them. Oh, good, yeah, acha hai. How about Nakshatra?
Same.
You can ask any
Yes.
doubts. They explain you
Yes.
in detail.
Yes.
कभी ये नहीं बोलता बच्चा ये तेरा उम्र नहीं है.
No.
They tell you. I should salute यार. हम लोग एक छोटा सा मूवी देखने के लिए, वो मूवी किसका है? मैं बोला वो एक्टर है ना टाइटैनिक. अच्छा टाइटैनिक, उसमें कैसा कैसा स्टोरी है. मैं बोला अच्छा है. यू आर नॉट गोइंग. मैं बोला मम्मी मैं 12th का है, उसीलिए तो नहीं जाने का, बैठ इधर. What is this nuisance? And finally I saw the movie sitting with my mother. Oh, very good, very good. At least now, at least you understand this fact. Now, when I say the word STD disease, बच्चा बोलता है वो क्या होता है? I said it is called sexually transmitted disease. Now, there are many other words which I generally at least try to move away, since you said you understand. है ना? We will write it in very short, and if you want to ask the doubt, I am most happy to explain. If you know it, we will just proceed ahead. Correct? Hey, understood?
Yes.
Point number 1. Major objectives, point number 1. Delayed marriages for boys and girls to reduce. Delayed marriages for boys and girls to reduce the childbearing what we can use about childbearing chances, responsibility. क्या डाले उधर? Wait, you give me any one word. Childbearing.
Consequences.
वो तो born होने के बाद consequences है ना. Childbearing responsibility डाल दो. That will be better. Right on. Second point. Educating the adolescent. देखो, I'm pertaining to adolescent, है ना? So you guys are adolescent, teenager. She doesn't know. Adult, teenager है, confirm है? Nakshatra, you are a citizen?
Citizen.
नहीं, voting rights नहीं है. चलो. Educating the adolescent, put hyphen STD, comma, use of proper knowledge and information against such diseases. Next. Providing food supplements and nutritional services. Providing food supplements and nutritional services to all the children. Next. Banning the child marriage and if practiced, strict, you understand strict? Punishable offense. Chalo, read kar lo. It is there in your volume. You feel any of the point you need my help, you are most welcome. I've given it in a very polite, polished words, but there are certain words I feel, but then also I'm ready to explain. Okay, chalo. As a teacher, I will do the best in the limits of mine. Read it right from NPP 2000, page number 258. And then tell me where you want my support. उधर एक वो भी दिया है, NPP 2000 is very important. So circle the word why it is very important. Important के ऊपर लिखो why. That is also, they might ask why it is very important or causes the है, वो चाहिए तो mark कर लो. It emphasizes on underline planning of families. Families के ऊपर लिख लो small families, हाँ. Second, ऊपर 259 में ऊपर है देखो, वही ऊपर ही है. And हाँ 2000 is very important लिखा ना, उधर लिखो why it is very important. It emphasizes, underline, it emphasizes on the family welfare program. Underline that word welfare. Next, free and compulsory education. Exam में ऐसे ही लिखो exact 14 years. हाँ reducing IMR, उधर लिखो IMR का full form उधर लिखा है. 30 per 1000 live births. I remember explaining what is live births, na? Matlab, if the child dies after 2 or 3 days after the birth, the child is not taken into birth rate. Next. और क्या है? हाँ, next mark कर लेना. Universal immunization of children. बस. अभी put this heading in your notebook. Why NPP 2000 important? Why? And जो underline किया उतना ही लिखना. Why NPP 2000 is important? Why NPP 2000 is important? Yes, ma'am. Third point you want me to explain. What is the third point? Acha, your throat. Acha, ठीक है. Show me that point. Making contraceptive services accessible and affordable. Come on, keep writing, Nakshatra. It should be accessible. There are certain vending machines. Those who want to share and tell them what it is. Anything else? Actually, that is that word we use it. But ये ad में वो सब दिखा के वो word को लोग खराब कर दिया. While writing that importance, please ask me. Oh my God. ठीक है. You can enjoy your break. It is me only boring you up for the next 1 hour. So please bear me. Okay. Chalo. Thank you. We might start that new chapter of food security.